What's up, Twos? Black Oni here with a new video review. I know it's been a while since we've done one of these, but I've found that enough people are interested in hearing my thoughts on games and gear, and it's just time to make a return to doing so. As the title suggests, we're going to take a look at the G303 Shroud Edition mouse by Logitech and determine if this mouse has what it takes to take the top spot in my own setup above the G502 Lightspeed. Black Oni. As a disclaimer, I'm partnered with Logitech and they did provide a free mouse for me to review and use in my content. Okay, so design. Let's start this section off by saying that aesthetics are all subjective. They're up to the eye of the beholder, and in terms of liking aspects of anything, some people may like one thing over the other. That said, it's worth pointing out that Logitech has a very clear and consistent style when it comes to their devices and peripherals. In its all-black design, the Logitech G logo stands out as one of two elements that isn't just all black, with the gray Logitech G303 Shroud leading up to the left mouse button. Looking closely at the material on the sides of the mouse, you can see that it's slightly transparent, allowing you to see elements of the insides of the mouse. What also stands out beyond the subtle contrast is the unusual shape of the mouse. It narrows towards the base rather than expanding out in a dome shape. This will undoubtedly feel weird to those more used to traditional mouse shapes. When compared to the G502 Lightspeed, my current favorite, the only similarities they really share are their color and the Logitech G logo. Everything down to the placement of the logo and shape and style of the buttons and ergonomic flow are different. I appreciate this mouse because it's a minimalistic design when compared to my favorite mouse, and it's wider than your typical gaming mouse. What's interesting is that Logitech opted to not go with RGB for the G logo and instead put a very subtle indicator at the top or front of the mouse to indicate things like your mouse profile and when you should change your battery. Overall, the minimalist design is appreciated since it's so easy to go overboard on design to appease gamers. Let's move on to functionality. Just as aesthetics can be subjective, so too can functionality, at least with regards to your comfort with a device. I won't go into the levels of sensitivity and details about every nuanced mechanic of this mouse, as most people considering a high-precision gaming mouse just want to know if it does as advertised and if it's comfortable and if it's worth the price. And this mouse delivers in spades. Regarding physical attributes, it has a left and right mouse button, two side buttons, again sticking with the minimalist design, a button flanking the mouse wheel, and of course, the mouse wheel/middle button itself. The button aligned with the middle mouse button is designed to allow you to switch mouse profiles quickly and easily, and the Logitech G Hub makes this a breeze. Fans of USB-C can rest easy as the G303 also has a USB-C port up front. It supports charging while in use, just like their other mice, so there's never an interruption in your gaming or productivity sessions. For me personally, the shape is unique, and while it isn't uncomfortable, it did take me quite a bit of time to adjust to the shape of the mouse and button placement. I would have liked the side buttons to be lowered a bit so I don't have to reach as far. That was probably the biggest thing to get used to, as the G502 Lightspeed has side buttons that are practically bumping up against my thumb, so access to it is way easier. But I also understand the flip side of that, as many may find the side button placement on the G502 is too close to where the thumb rests, and you may accidentally press it more than you intend. I don't have that problem, but I can see how others can. Conversely, I love the width of the mouse and wish the Lightspeed was a little wider for my particularly larger hands. Aside from this being co-developed alongside Shroud, the biggest selling factor, aside from the accuracy, is how lightweight it is. It's almost comical how light this mouse is, weighing in at 2.2 ounces or 75 grams. Surprisingly, although this mouse is so light, it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy in any way. It's incredibly well built and solid. One thing you will notice is that for fans of heavier mice, there's no option to add weight to this mouse, like in the G502, which includes small weights to adjust exactly how heavy you want it to be. It utilizes lightspeed technology, which is Logitech's proprietary extreme low latency wireless connection, which means it connects to your device via a tiny USB dongle. While I have preference for the G502, I can't say enough good things about this mouse, aside from an important key aspect, which is price. Full price for this mouse is a whopping $129.99. And as of the time of writing and recording this review, it's on sale for $109.99. Incidentally, it's out of stock, so I don't know when you can buy it, even if you wanted to. This is a ton of money, but a bargain compared to the more expensive G502 Lightspeed, which I've been comparing it to this whole review. Anyone looking for an alternative to the Pro X with a more funky design should definitely take a look at this, as the Pro X is currently on sale for $129.99, with full price is $20 more. While it's said that Logitech has expensive products, and they do offer less expensive devices as well, their quality absolutely matches what you pay for them, and I stand by their company and their products. In conclusion, I love this mouse, but it doesn't take me away from the G502 Lightspeed, and that can't be all too surprising given the price difference. Still, even before I realized the disparity in price, I kept wanting to go back to my tried and true mouse, specifically because of being able to control the weight and the comfort of the grip and placement of the side buttons. Even with that said, it's really hard not to recommend this mouse. Its premium materials, attention to detail, collaboration with Shroud, especially for those who are fans of Shroud, and wireless functionality make this a great choice for anyone who's into this style, especially. Otherwise, I would recommend the more expensive sibling, the G502 Lightspeed. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I have more content on the way, and I'm so excited to get that to you all. But remember to press the like button, subscribe, turn on your bell notification so you can be updated whenever I upload new videos, and stay tuned for the next video that comes up. We have a bunch of things like D&D sessions, podcasts, reviews, and interviews coming up that I just want you all to have an opportunity to see. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being here, and I'll catch you in the next video. Game on. Black Oni out.